Mark, 2 back-to-back Canelo shows to start off your pro career. That's a pretty amazing feat. How does it feel to be a part of such such big events?
It feels great. When I first signed to Eddie Hearn, I believe he was the future, and it's starting to show now.
How do you look back on your debut? How was that experience in San Antonio, and what have you learned?
The adrenaline rush of going out there with the crowd, it's a different type of adrenaline rush you get, and you just ride it, and it just felt like a dream. And now looking back, I just see like, oh, I did that, or this happened. It just feels like a dream, but a dream come true. And now 2 back-to-back, I'm super excited for it. But this time, I'm not gonna. People said the emotions got to me, but I'm gonna handle it way better now.
How do you rate your performance?
I feel like it was like a solid 6. People have not seen nothing near to what I'm capable of.
So how was that experience different from the amateurs?
It was different from the sense of the amateurs are usually just like maybe like 50 people in the crowd, a lot of people watching like live streams, but this one, like, people are live, people are there watching you, people are reacting to every shot, and they're watching your every move, and I love it way more than the amateurs.
So COVID's delayed your start as a pro in the ranks, but you're keen to push on. So how important is it for you to put on another big performance Saturday night?
It's important for sure to put on a performance, but it all goes back to the gym. I put the work into the gym, and if you're the hardest worker in the gym, hardest worker in the room, then you're gonna get the best results all the time.
So you're in Miami, another huge show. Just how valuable do you think this big arena experience will be so early on in your career?
It's definitely valuable because I believe Matchroom and Eddie, they believe I have great talent, and I thank them for that. But at this level, you got to perform on the biggest stages, and I believe I'm going to be doing that.
There's a lot of hype around your career. Everybody's excited to see you sign with Matchroom and Eddie Hearn. What have you guys discussed about your career in your early days? Where do you want to? How big of a step do you want to take this year and going forward?
This year, 5-6 fights a year, but the main thing is build a solid foundation. Don't miss any steps along the way, and so. Because once the foundation can be built on a house after you started building up the walls or building up anything else. So solid foundation, and it's a marathon, it's not a sprint.
So you're sharing the card with Keyshawn Davis, another decorated amateur who you have a history with.
Yes.
What can you tell us about your relationship and your record against him?
Keyshawn Davis is one hell of an amateur. Everybody predicted him to win the gold medal. I predicted him to win the gold medal. It's unfortunate the series of events happened leading to the Olympics, and me and Keyshawn, everybody says like we have like something going on in the amateurs. I beat him 3 times. He's never beaten me, but he's a hell of a fighter, and that just goes to show like he's a really talented fighter, and I'm also a really talented fighter. Those 3 wins are in my back pocket, and I'm just looking forward and just handling what I have to handle now. And Keyshawn's a hell of a fighter, and no disrespect to him, all the respect to the world to him.
Is he someone that you look forward to fighting somewhere down the line, possibly?
Everybody knows that the pro game is so many politics in this, so you already know if the money makes sense, everything makes sense, the fights are going to happen. And people want the fight to happen, they'll happen. And I'm here to fight whoever. I'm not ducking and dodging nobody.
Well, February 27th, looking forward to seeing you back in the ring.
Thank you.
So Alexis, you finally made it to fight week. I know it's been frustrating. It's been a while since you've been in the ring. Can you just walk us through what it's been like these past few months going through this, and how happy are you to be back in the ring this Saturday?
It's crazy. I never thought that would happen to me like back to back like this. For me to be back here, I feel like I'm taking this like a little more serious. Like I'm a bit more grateful about it. You get me? Sometimes I used to always be like in fight week, like trying to get over it. And now I'm actually enjoying it. I'm like, damn, this is cool, because it's been so long, you know?
So you made it worth it. You're now out on a massive card. How excited are you to be fighting under Canelo Alvarez this Saturday?
Man, I'm excited, especially after being off for a whole year, and just to come back and be on such a big card like that. Shit, I gotta thank Eddie, 100%.
What does this experience do for a fighter like you coming up through the ranks? What do you think you're going to learn from being in a big show with a big arena, with a big crowd?
I think pressure. You learn how to deal with more pressure. You learn how to Yeah, I think the most part is pressure though, because you're around it's such a big event, you know. You get a little nervous, and it's good for you because you learn a lot.
So it's been just about a year since the last time you were in the ring. Has that time been helpful for you? What can we expect to see from you on Saturday night?
You expect to see a different Alexis. It's been a whole year, but from fighting, but I've been in the gym, like I've been in camps, getting ready, you know. And you learn when you learn is in camps, you know. Sometimes you learn in fights, but a lot of the times you learn in camps. And I've been in camp, back to camp. I mean, I haven't fought, but I've been in camp. So you're gonna see a different Alexis, a stronger Alexis.
So you've been training with Robert Garcia's academy. Who have you been learning from over there?
I get a whole lot of good sparring. I got to spar Benavidez. I get to spar some of the Golden Boys fighters. I get all kinds of good work. So it's nothing but good work over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there ain't no type of sparring where it's gonna be a cool day or easy day. Nah, every sparring's a fight.
So yesterday marks the 2-year anniversary of you turning pro.
Yeah.
How do you feel that you've grown as a fighter, and what do you mark as a highlight in your career so far?
I feel like I've matured. I've gotten more conditioned, more calm in the ring. Say that last question again.
What do you mark as your highlight so far?
As my highlight. Damn, man. I'm really judgmental on myself, so there's not really something I can tell you that I'm really proud of yet. You get me? Matchroom posted a lot of my Oscar Soto knockout on Hermosillo, but I don't know. I don't know what's my highlight, to be honest.
So give us what you think is going to happen Saturday. What should the fans expect? What should we be excited to see?
I think I'm gonna get a stoppage.
Okay.
I think I'll get a stoppage, and I mean, I always think that way. Like I'm always trying to get the stoppage. You get me? I never want to go all rounds. That don't make me happy, you know. So you gotta expect a stoppage.
Okay. Well, hey, Saturday night. Looking forward to seeing you back in.
Thank you.
Good luck. ZHILEI, welcome to Miami. It's your first time here ahead of a huge fight week. How excited are you to be here, part of another huge event?
欢迎来到迈阿密，这是你第一次来哈。这个周末的比赛，你兴奋吗？描述一下。
Yeah，非常兴奋。因为我和我的团队，教练肖恩教，然后我的经纪人莱恩兄弟，还有科尔里，让我们一直在准备得非常好。然后很高兴来到迈阿密，然后期待着比赛。
Of course, I'm very excited. The whole training camp, I've been working very hard along with my trainer, Sean George, my advisors, Terry Ling and Kurt Lee. We work hard, and I'm more than excited for this fight coming up.
So last time you had a knockout reel, a highlight knockout reel performance in Florida. How pleased were you with the performance, and how important was that to do that on a big show?
上次比赛你的表现特别的精彩，指导也很精彩。你觉得上次的表现对你这次是不是起到一个巩固的作用？描述一下。
对，因为上次的指导，然后对我的信心啊，然后非常增强信心嘛。然后希望这一次也是同样非常好的竞技状态，然后展现给观众，展现给电视机前的观众。OK。
That last KO built my confidence really high. That's what carried me along this training camp. So I hope this time I'll perform just as well.
So how have you improved since your last fight? What have you been working on in the gym?
上次比赛之后，有没有觉得什么地方需要提高的？在这个训练营当中，也注重了这些东西呢？
Yeah，上次比赛结束之后，然后休息1个礼拜，然后第2个礼拜就开始进入训练房，开始训练。然后就是针对上一场比赛所暴露的缺点啊，进行巩固，然后就是防守啊，然后这些加强一下。
I took a week off, and then went right back to the gym the first day of the second week. We worked on a lot in the gym. I worked on my defense more. So along with other things, I'll be a good performance.
So you're facing Jerry Forrest in your next fight. It should be a tough fight. What do you know about him, and what is he marking in the next step for you in your career?
两个问题，第一个，你对对手的了解有多少？可不可以描述一下？第二，这个对手对你今后的职业生涯是个什么样的意义？
对，只是确定对手之后，我才对这个对手了解那么一点，知道他身高多少，然后是个左士，然后看了他一些的比赛录像，然后其他的了解不是特别多，然后但是经过看他的比赛录像，然后我和教练也有专门针对他有针对性的训练。然后这一场比赛呢，这个对手呢，然后是我一个非常关键的一个对手，因为打完这个对手之后，可能说就是下一场可能要更高水平的一个赛事，所以说他对我来讲是非常非常关键的。
I didn't know him until the fight was made, and me and my coach sit down and watch his videos. I know his height, I know his reach, I know he's a southpaw, I know his style. So we prepare a good strategy with him. To answer your second question, this fight is a key factor in my career because after this fight, I'm gonna have a major step up.
So you said that you want to move fast in the division. How important is it that you put on a very good performance against Forrest and make that statement in this division?
你在这个级别当然是有很特殊的位置你打赢他了之后，会再次证明你的这个特殊性。可不可以形容一下这个事情的重要性？
打完这个，因为我的总共目标肯定是争那个世界拳王，谁有腰带我要和谁打，然后下一场比赛，我要和强者去挑战，你只有打败强者，你才能成为强者，对。
This fight is definitely important because my goal is to fight for the world title, and after him, I'm gonna step up with some of the big names in this division. Only to be the best, you have to beat the best.
So what do you think makes you stand out from the other heavyweight contenders?
你觉得你和这一类的重量级有什么不同？你的特殊之处在哪？
聪明，刻苦。
Dedicated.
我的团队很优秀，我的教练团队、经纪团队都很优秀，我有一个优秀的团队。
I have a great team behind me, my coaching team, my advisory team.
这些就足够了。
Those are enough.
还有一个就是我们有一个坚定的信心。
And we have faith.
So you said you've targeted the likes of Joyce and Alexander Usyk. What's the message that you want to send out to these guys?
你曾经提到过乔伊斯曾经提到过这个Usyk 说。
Joyce, Alexander Usyk. What kind of message do you want to send out to these guys?
Joe Joyce 乔伊斯还有乌西克。你对他们有什么想说的没有？
我从媒体上看到他们两个要打比赛了，然后祝他们好运。
I saw that they were gonna fight each other. I just wish them good luck.
So you've often talked about fighting AJ in China. Do you feel like that could be reality? What do you think you need to get that shot with him?
你经常说会在中国跟约书亚打一场，你觉得会成为现实吗？如果说会成为现实的话，还需要一些什么样的努力？
我感觉应该有希望，因为中国的市场很大，如果想有什么努力的话，就是我要打更高水平的赛事，来才能对接上约书亚。
It's gonna become reality because China has a huge market, and in order to do that, I feel like it's on me. I have to step up. I have to make my name. I have to match up with his name.